Hello again. August 28th, the female energies for balancing. Goes with the August 28th daily path and totem. Alrighty, so as a reminder, so we have it here in this, the daily path and totem was Heyoka and the gentleness, and then we just read the male energies, how to balance that, right? So actually left and right, or whatever, your left and right, I got, and it was the males. And now we're reading the females. So, the giveaway, 43, okay? Here's the poem. Aha, child of earth, do you know the secret of the giveaway? The more you release, the more you receive, for that is nature's way. Aha, child of earth, do you believe in reaping what you sow? A drop of wisdom will bring the truth, and you will truly know. The teaching. One of the most important ceremonies in Native American teachings is the giveaway, or potlatch ceremony. In this ritual, giving away of useful or loved possessions is a form of sharing with others. It is also a sign that the giver is willing to make a sacrifice and surrender a gift to another person without attachment or regret. The Native understanding of sacrifice originally meant to make sacred. To make any act or any gift sacred, one has to complete that action with a joyful heart and a humble attitude. Giving is only one step of the process and allows the giver to look within so that he or she may examine the growth potential associated with the giveaway. Creates expansion. Many years ago, among the Tlingit Indians of the Northwest, pardon me for mispronunciations, the Raven clan and the Eagle clan held potlatch ceremonies. These clans would gather all they could give to those in need. Each time the potlatch was held, the clan on the giving end would distribute an even greater amount of goods than they had received at a previous potlatch in order to show their appreciation. The United States government put a stop to this ritual in the early 1900s. The government believed that the potlatches were getting out of hand because people were giving too much away. The government agents could not conceive of how people who were seemingly poor could take what little they had and give it to others, then live practically nothing. Then live with practically nothing. It's in here, all we need. These agents thought the potlatch ceremony was a kind of competition that brought shame and poverty to the people. This was far from the truth. In Native tradition, no one is ever abandoned, orphaned, or left without food, dwellings, or help. No one. The understanding among Native people is that when one shares all that one has, in order that the people may live, honor and abundance is brought to the giver. Indians have extended families who adopt many relatives and care for one another. Those who are blessed with possessions and food have always shared with those who are lacking. The medicine wheel may turn tomorrow, and the ones who are in need today may be blessed with abundance that they may share. The purpose of the giveaway, the purpose of the giveaway is sharing. Of course, always. The purpose of the giveaway is sharing. The lessons connected to this ceremony teach the people how to release possessions and to let go of the ideas of importance connected to those belongings. The more prized the possession and the greater the sense of ownership, the more potent the lesson. The giveaway ceremony is never used to get rid of belongings that are no longer functional or badly in need of repair. Some gifts of the giveaway may be made especially for the occasion. To give cast-off items is a disgrace to the giver and shows lack of respect to the receiver. If one cannot give without strings attached, there is no true release, and the sacredness of giving without expectations has been destroyed. The idea of envy and coveting the possessions of another was an alien concept to the before the invasion of Turtle Island by the White Eyes. Among the tribes of Native America, if everyone was not taken care of, the people lost face. There was never any justification for some to live in luxury while others of the same tribe starved. Oh, powerful. That one was powerful. There was never any justification for some to live in luxury while others of the same tribe starved. We are all part of the human tribe. No matter what, like it or not, every human is part of the human tribe. No justification for some to live in luxury while others starve when there's plenty to go around. Okay, personal thinking. Excuse, sorry. Okay, I'm not sorry. Excuse me. Okay. In Native tradition, a gift is never thought of as an obligation or used as a means of controlling the person who receives the gift. The obligatory giving concept came with the boat people, whose ideas were based in European thought, which was that if a person gave a gift, the giver expected something in return. When this manner of giving is experienced, there is no true giveaway or release. When the attachment to material possessions is strong in a person, the favors given to others are heavily laden with expectations or demand. So, the red race knows that giving is a way of releasing the people's spirit from the attachment to the physical world. In releasing possessions we love dearly, we are able to open our lives for future abundance. Wealth is measured in many different ways by two-leggeds across our planet. In Native tradition, one important measure of wealth is a person's ability to assist others. Okay. One important measure of wealth in a person's ability, one important measure of wealth is a person's ability to help others. Develop talents and the willingness to use them to aid those in need set a person apart from others who seek self-gratification. This type of individual is a symbol of a potential leader in a tribe. Selflessness is a sign that the giving individual is able to stand apart from the attachments of the physical world. The spiritual life of this person is usually well developed and carries the medicine of the ancestors. The concept of Indian giving, the concept of Indian giving came from a misunderstanding when a boat person received a giveaway and the Indian who gave that gift later reclaimed it. This manner of taking back a gift is done for a reason. If any item is given to someone who has no use for it, the giver has the right to reclaim the gift and give it to another who will use it. Every substance in our world has a role in creation. We two-leggeds have the ability to assist every part of a creation by honoring the particular mission of each one and allowing them to be used. If a clay pot sits on a shelf and is not used, the mission of that pot has not been honored as sacred, and therefore should be passed on to someone who will allow it to complete its mission of service. When anything is made by human hands, the medicine of the maker is part of that object created. Now, the gifts in my story. To wantonly destroy the object would be to dishonor the medicine of the maker. along with that tool's ability to be of use. The ancestors say that if an object is carelessly broken by a human, the spirit of that object has been killed. To make fun of, criticize, or break anything that another has created is to dishonor one's self. The idea that gifts should be used to their fullest potential has sustained the red race for centuries. In this manner, everyone acknowledges the gifts great mystery gives through the field of plenty, as well as the purpose of not accumulating more than one can personally use. Fall down, make a point, right? It gets too heavy. We can get buried. The teachings of the giveaway are basic to native understanding. Many other lessons are learned each time one has the opportunity to share and is faced with personal feelings that arise when the decision to give away is made. As we free ourselves from the need to give with strings attached or the regret that sometimes follows, we are able to release our spirits and allow them to soar beyond the limited understanding of our former selves. The application. The giveaway card spells relief through release. Don't get stuck on holding on to anything that no longer serves you. Associates, ideas, habits, and belongings may need to go at this time. Attachment to attitudes like needing to be needed or liked, may no longer serve either. Did they ever in the first place? Well, yes, maybe. Served to teach the lesson. You're being asked to share what you can. Give away something that can help someone else. Or just let go. Don't hold on so tight. The natural flow of life is squelched when you insist on total control. Don't. We make the decisions and simultaneously having the decisions made for us. In all cases, the giveaway card tells us to release any bond that makes us captive of our own creation. In doing so, we can spread our wings and fly. Remember that generosity is a talent and a virtue that comes from dropping the fear of scarcity and from trusting great mystery. Let's sink in a minute there. Okay, and then how do we integrate this all today? Thank you, Great Spirit, because Alligator is there to help us with that. So, Alligator, let me drop my judgments, accepting life with grace, so that forlorn care and worry will vanish from my face. Let me integrate each moment, digesting life with ease, counting all my experiences as equal opportunities. All righty. You see, is there too much reflection on there? Seems okay. The powerful gift of alligator medicine is to fully appreciate and integrate all that life has to offer. Gator shows us the value of thoroughly digesting both the pleasures and pains of life. In many ways, alligator's medicine is reflected in its behavior. When Gator rolls under the water with its prey, its message is to roll with the punches when being attacked by life's circumstances. Carefully storing its prey under a log until the meat is tender teaches us about patience and proper timing. Choosing to laugh when tangled in your own seriousness can immediately diffuse the stranglehold of anger and judgments, self-importance, and inflexibility. Once your rigidity is removed, you are free to again integrate the present set of circumstances, finding what you may have formerly overlooked. Then you can learn Gator's lesson on how to digest the value of any life lesson. Gator medicine people refrain from passing judgment until they examined all the facts and seen all the sides of any situation. It may be time to drop opinions and judgments so that the present situation can be fully understood. Gator might have surfaced in the river of your life to tell you to digest the situation at hand before making any rash moves. You can also be dealing with someone who is too serious or rigid. If this is the case, embrace your flexibility, knowing that you are expanding beyond your former limits, even if others are wallowing in their self-created quicksand. Have you been rushing through life and not taking the time to count your victories or to digest your rites of passage? If so, it could be time to honor your progress. Mindful that quick fix solutions do not support long-term goals. Quick fix solutions do not support long-term goals. Avoid getting stuck in the duality and quagmire of the human judgment game. Use calm resolve. Review your healing process and life lessons, integrating the growth you have attained. In all cases, Gator is telling you that something may have escaped your perception. Ask yourself what viewpoint or possibility did not get factored into your assessment. Did that missing piece of the puzzle keep you from having an accurate overview of what is now occurring? If so, it is never too late to reevaluate the situation from a more integrated and flexible point of view. Remember, Gator's eyes and nostrils are often the only parts of its body above the water while it senses its surroundings. Gator integrates all possibilities before it makes its move. In the contrary, alligator often signals a time to laugh in the face of conflict in order to survive. If Gator's belly is floating, exposed on top of the water, it could mean, there we go, I wanted to show that. Floating on top of the water, it could mean that rash actions or thoughtless words have put you in jeopardy. Gator's treacherous jaws warn you not to fall prey to quick fix solutions or schemes. If contrary, Gator's bite has severed an artery that fed you life force, a Band-Aid will not cure your present situation. Integrate stable, long-term solutions and options. If you have become inflexible or judgmental, detach from the muddied thinking or clouded feelings that have imprisoned your progress. In all cases, Gator reminds you to scan more than the surface, integrating all possibilities, potential risks, unexpected outcomes, and ultimate rewards. If you integrate all these viewpoints, it becomes easier to roll over and come out on top. Have a blessed day, beautiful beings.